Welcome back to another fun-filled episode of Black Opinions Matter. Motherfucker, my name's Amin Hassan. I'm joined as always by Black Trey and Big Jerv. We got a great show for you lined up today. Power. Now I'm starting to get suspicious. Like, yo, they're not being powerific. What's happening here? I got my radars up. So we're gonna talk about power, raising Canaan, episode 3, I guess this was. Also, we'll get into Jay-Z dropped a verse on Khaled's new album, God Did. It is a 6-minute verse. I have many thoughts on that. We got a birthday. Martin, the TV show, turned 30 this week. We want to talk about the state of the music industry. Is rap beef corny? Is R&B dead? Oh, a lot of shit. We're going to talk about a lot of shit, but we want to start with www.patreon.com/countthedings. Make sure you are subscribed. You are getting up in there, getting them overflow episodes, getting the watch along. We got a watch along coming. Monday, I guess when you guys listen to this, you'll know. Later today, watch along me, Zach Harper, Anthony Mays. We're gonna be watching To Be Determined, man. They haven't really decided which movie it is. I think it's gonna be Poison Rose, but I'm not sure. But we got watch-alongs for that. We got watch-alongs for NFL Sundays coming up soon. Make sure you tapped in as a Patreon. You're getting all your benefits and your perks. All right, let's get started. Trey, you met up with Sean?
Yeah, I met up with Sean. I met up with Sean on Friday.
Now, how did this go down? Now, Sean's moving to New York, right?
Sean lives here now. He lives in New York.
Moved. He got the new show coming out on MSG. More blessings, happy for him, but I gotta assume that means he gonna be hitting you up a lot, Trey.
I think I'm one of his only friends out in Brooklyn at the moment. So I'm a convenient friend, but also a longtime homie. But the reason why this made the rundown is because Sean has been trying to link up with me for weeks, and he would go to the chat and explain my response because it wasn't how he liked it. Now, Jerv knows me. You know me too. But Jerv knows like the asshole side of me and how I'm going to respond. So Sean decides to go to the chat and he says, yo, this nigga Trey says he don't do coffee meetups. And I'm like, yeah, like for one, I don't drink coffee. Like it's nothing against people that drink coffee, but you don't meet a man for a coffee meetup. Like that's not you're supposed to like give a well-rounded answer of like, let's go get food. And if coffee is served at the particular venue, you can get coffee, you can grab it, whatever you want. But to meet a nigga at a coffee shop, it's just an unwritten rule to that. Like, nigga, that's where a girl who's afraid to like, she don't either trust her own judgment or she don't trust that nigga, and she don't really want to give him too much. At least she's in a safe public space. Yeah, this nigga was treating me like I was a bad bitch.
He definitely bad bitched you.
No, coffee is definitely the I'm like the waving the white flag, like, yo, everything's cool. Ain't nobody trying to holler at anybody or whatever. The low stakes meeting spot.
Yeah, because if it go awkward, you still could kind of swing it as, hey, it was only a friendly thing. You don't have to lose. But this is my friend, and I don't want to fucking talk over fucking loud patrons drinking coffee, people trying to work.
Like, hold on. He never said, yo, let's go. Let's go get something to eat. He hasn't done any of that. Let's go out. Let's get some drinks.
It was a coffee thing. He sold the coffee, bagel, couple options. And I'm like, nigga.
He tourist you.
Just say.
He's a tourist.
A nigga said, just say, hey, bro, you trying to get some food before work? All right. Maybe I can do it. Maybe I can't.
You know what, man? I'm not with that either, man. Don't.
Thank you. Thank you.
Morning fucking meetups.
I like breakfast. But I know his schedule.
I do too,
but in the afternoon, so I couldn't really, because that's when he records. He's doing all this other shit.
Got you.
So like that's the one window I had, especially like, I'm going to the city or I'm gonna be in Brooklyn. So I guess something flipped. So Friday he couldn't do it. Like he had to do something in the morning, and the afternoon was more available. And it's a rainy day. Sean, of course, he's like, all right, I'm gonna just make it happen, whatever. Sean catches a train to First NYC. This is a spot we go into. And he gets there and he's like, yo, you got some napkins? Because I guess he got rained on. Like, nigga, what the fuck is napkins gonna do anyway? Like, you got rained on, right? First of all, I'm gonna send y'all this picture. He about to be mad too. I took a picture of him because I was clowning him about his outfit.
Yes. I'm always down for Sean's fits.
So, Amin, I want you to explain his outfit to the listeners.
Okay, here we go. Waiting for it to come into the chat now. Just okay.
Oh, come on, man. Like, why don't they go down further?
All right, so he's wearing. I'm gonna start from the bottom. He's wearing some baby blue, like Carolina blue Converses, the Chuck Taylors. Then he's wearing. Are these Dickies?
No, man. It's the new. It's like the ankle outs.
Yeah, it's like a chino, flooded chino. You know, respectfully to the brand, knowing Sean, it's probably some designer shit, which is cool.
Yeah, but like in high waters, they just end right at the top of the Chuck Taylor.
At the top of the Chuck, yeah. So he's showing full shoe.
Yeah, full shoe.
Look at my Chucks.
What I can only describe as a barber's vest. Or
thank you, fucking thank you.
Wow,
thank you. Right.
Yeah.
So now let me explain.
That is a barber's vest.
Let me explain this shit.
The nigga looks like a bar. Like other than the pants, the nigga looks like a barber.
He comes to me and he's like, "Yo, you fuck with it? You fuck with the shirt?" So the shirt has this weird little pocket in the front, right? And I'm like,
"Hold on,
go ahead."
You standing like that?
I'm sorry. Hold on. So wait, you're telling me that he pulled up and like in the process of the sitting down or whatever, he asked you, how do you feel about his attire that he's wearing?
I mean, because he just respects my opinion, and I get that. I get it. He thinks I'm a fashionable person, and normally I think that Sean wears things that work for Sean. But the fact
sometimes he'll be out of pocket.
Yeah, he's going to push the limits. You know what I'm saying, on certain outfits that he shouldn't be. You know, towards body type. But he knows that I'm going to be brutally honest. I'm going to tell him, hey, I like that. Not for me. This is trash. So the first thing he does is like, hey, look at this pocket. He's like, yo, the pocket, right? This shit is clean. It's mean, right? And it's a girl that's working behind the counter. She's minding her business, though. She doesn't know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, you like a barber or a bowler? She's like, you're crazy. You know what I mean? He gets to like offense and he's like, man, this shit's fly. So he doesn't want to hear the shit. So I get the young lady involved. And I said, man. When you see this, so listen, I'm like, yo, when you see this shirt, what do you think about? You know what she says? A barber.
Dog, it looks like a barber shirt. Like, you know how like the barber comes in. All right, so those that don't know what we're talking about. When the barber comes into the barber shop, because he doesn't want all these niggas' hair all over his clothes, he has like a special kind of like
cape.
Shirt. It's like a cape, but it's an actual shirt, right? It's a shirt and it's made from the same material that the cape is made out of. So I guess like the hairs don't stick. They just kind of like dust off very easily, right? And it's usually black, although sometimes you see some of these barbers try to be fancy. They have like a gold one or whatever. But usually it's black. It's exactly what Sean's shirt looks like. It's exactly exactly what it looks like. And because it's also baggy and oversized like a bowling shirt.
He had chest hair out, bro.
He loves he's a taco meat person. Connoisseur.
Yes.
Oh, every time I see Sean out, if he's not wearing a t-shirt, if he's wearing any sort of button-up shirt, the taco meat is out, bro.
I was crying, bro. He had the chains. Like
wow, dude. Yep. And we have the chains.
And then the fucking
taco meat.
Hey, and then the bowling shirt is just like open, like a 3-button. Like it's like.
What time of day is this, Trey?
3 p.m., bro. It's 3 p.m. is hell.
Like this ain't
taco meat out at 3 p.m.
It's not like 2 a.m, Jerv. It's not like, yo, we out here, we in the streets. Like this thing, it's business hours. The bank is still open.
I don't think he could handle that. The young lady doubled down on it. Like,
I mean,
it was like, it was true. I think you look like a fucking barber on lunch break.
Dog,
like,
and like it's funny. Like I look at this picture, I didn't realize how much like a barber he looks, especially with the hat sitting like that. Like And his hand, I know he got his phone in his hand, but it looks like clippers. Like it looks like
he's
it'd be
got
like
clippers.
I told him, I said, yo, you look like you be like, yo, I can get you, my man.
he looks like the type of barber that
look
be
like he turned
pause.
around and cleaning his utensils right now.
You know, he looked like he's the type of barber that be like, bzzz. Man, but I've been telling you, the Lakers be fucking up, man. They could have had Kyrie right now. Bzzz. Nah, man, you don't think Kyrie like just the guy that we stop at every 5 seconds just to like have more conversation rather than just do his
So
job
I
or
mean,
whatever.
the funniest thing, not only did this young lady agree to the bowling shirt, but she overhears the call. I brought her in for the coffee date situation.
Oh yes.
She said, "No, that's nasty. Why would you do that?"
That's nasty work.
Now, is that the same young lady that's in
That's nasty
Yeah.
work.
the picture? Yeah.
Yes. And it's so funny, bro, because he's just so mortified at like all these rules. He's just like, why do y'all got all these rules? Like, I think it's stupid. And the fact that a woman is just co-signing, like, why would you meet up? Like, that's just
Yeah,
weird. Why would you meet
hurt
up for
that nigga
that?
feelings, man.
Oh, I know that ride back home was questionable. He was just sitting there like, man, I should have never moved here. Because New York gonna keep it all the way real, bro.
Oh man, yeah, man.
Oh my
in
God.
Chicago. In Chicago, boy. My boy, it's real talk right here.
Yeah,
man.
it was. I thought, he came in confidence high with the flyness, and then doubled down with the coffee meetup. And
I'm just glad he's wearing like regular shoes and not like
loafers.
Oh,
with his ankle
no,
out.
no. I'll
Sandals,
take a
toes
loafer,
out.
like either sandals or the platform shoe that's like the sole be this thick, like the 2-inch thick sole.
And go tell you it's
Orthopedic.
Bottega.
What's up?
I said, and he gonna try to tell you it's Bottega.
Yeah,
Try
no,
to
yeah. He
convince you
told
to
me that. I
win
was
you
like,
over.
I don't give a shit. Nigga. Like,
You look nuts, nigga.
Them
You look
orthopedic
nuts.
shoes, man.
But yeah, no,
Get
it was
outta
so
here,
good. It
man.
was so great though, man. That was like, I feel like that was the welcome to New York moment to bully him. It was great.
Man.
It was great. It was great, man. I probably stayed there another hour because we had a call. So that's where I was at, Amin, when you were like, where are you at?
Oh, yeah,
house.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So it was so funny, man. Like, just, I'm always gonna joke on anybody I see, and I hope that they joke on me back. But it was fun. It was fun bullying him.
For the record, you don't have to physically see the person. You will gladly critique their fit via DMs on Instagram, because I've had my fit trashed numerous times by Trey.
Yeah, I just like, nigga, you look like an insurance salesman, or you got a pocket protector. Like, it's just a bunch of shit, bro.
Is that like when Jerv be having his reunion weekends and shit?
Bro. Even the little shit that he did, he just took the picture with the Lincoln shit, throwing up the yo-yo. Like, he looked
Yeah,
like, he gonna take, hey, he giving you layers of it too. He's force feeding Facebook into Instagram right now for me. Like, I know you just met with your classmates from like whatever year, and then he gives me a pan of the shoes to like double down on the coolness. Like, yeah, nigga, I had these on way before you bitch ass niggas start collecting sneakers. I've been doing this. Cause I done told him, like Kobe Day. This nigga wearing Kobe's, he ain't about to play no basketball. And that nigga ain't about to do nothing but walk to the car, nigga. We're talking about Mamba Day.
No, as I'm telling you, man, like that shit last in Flatbush Misdemeanor. My man Blue playing the Wii golf or whatever, man. I just looked at all I saw was Jerv, man.
Yo, Jerv be having me crying though. He tried to explain it to me too, like, hey man, yo, this is how I wear them. I'm like, bro, they're I get it. Basketball shoes that really look like performance shoes, you can't wear with sweats, pants. It's a lot. Like, if you're not about to hoop in those, that's a force, dog.
Yeah, you can't wear them Kobe's out, man. Like the Kyries, man. I like the Kyries, but I can't wear them casually.
Like wearing them with pants. I seen Waz.
Yeah.
Like every time it's a meme with a nigga where it just show his pockets down to sneakers. Like it was a nigga wearing the LeBron 10. Like LeBron 10. And you know how the LeBron 10 is, Jerv.
Yeah.
My homegirl, Midea, sent the shit and was like, look, this isn't Waz. It was like the fitted pants with the cuff and showing the full shoe. And I was like, that's a Waz built kid.
Yeah.
Wait, so you're trying to tell me that you can't wear you can only wear basketball sneaks now if you're playing basketball? That's it.
I mean, you can't, like, Jordan's obviously has surpassed that. Like, retros have surpassed that. Because
like low top Kobe's, like not like Nas. I can't wear the low top Kobe's with sneak. I mean, like
you can wear them, Jerv. You can wear them if you're wearing like shorts,
basketball.
So
shorts. like if you're going to make a store run, if you're in athleisure. If you're an athlete, bro.
This nigga said if you making a store run, I can't.
You know what? I wore those Giannis Antetokounmpos with shorts. With shorts though at Summer League. Like I wore them with shorts at Summer League. But like I like one night I was like, let me try these jeans on. I looked at this shit like that's a no. That's a no, man.
Listen,
you know what it remind me of? Every time I try like some shoe, like let me try this shoe. Why is it I can wear it with my ones? I can wear it with that, but I can't wear it with these basketball shoes. Every time I put them on and I look at myself in the mirror, I think of Sussman, man. Sussman always be wearing some wild ass shit like that.
And choked out like he about to go sub in.
Oh, like super.
I don't choke my sneaks now. I don't choke my sneaks.
No, but when I think about niggas wearing basketball shoes, especially in the club, I just think a nigga about to wipe his feet like he about to hoop.
About to check in.
Nigga in there checking grip. Like, why you got those on, bro? Like it's so many other shoes. Like, bro, Air Max 1 your favorite shoe. You could go put them on with some pants. But you got the fucking Kobe 8s on, the Kobe 5s. I'm arguing that, bro. Because the last time I wore them, I was playing. And I get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm about to make a store run, if it's a rainy day, I'm going to throw them on. Like, it ain't really. Nigga ain't going to question it in the rain. Nigga going to be like, hey, you got the Kobe's on. Like, nigga, you know where I'm going, nigga.
some sweats. You wear them with some sweats, too? Like,
hey, I know niggas about to listen to this shit saying, you got to be fucked up.
I mean, in my defense, in the wintertime, all I really do wear is like some sort of sweats, whether it be Nike, Tech, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
So me wearing my Kobe's with that, I'm okay then.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Okay.
That's safe,
but like we're going out. Hey, we're going out to the bar. You can't be out here, bro, with some.
I probably changed it to a different Nike Tech fleet.
Hey, you know what though? If you wear some Kobe's with a button down and some denims, you got to be from like a crazy southern place, like an armpit place where like you just don't even know how to put that shit on. You just got to place. You went to an outlet. That's a Chuckalisa fit for sure. He going to the motherfucking P Valley, bro. You know what I'm saying? He going to the pink. He going to the pink for sure. That nigga got an oversized button up. He got the jeans on with the carpenter loop on the side.
With the loop? Oh, with the loop on the side. Shout out to the loop.
The fit keeps getting better.
Niggas used to put I don't know, like, were you supposed to hammer in that? Like, I don't know why.
Yeah,
that shit, I remember, man, when I had the Tommy Hilfiger one where the loop had like the Hilfiger red and white on that shit. Ooh, couldn't tell me shit when I was slid on through. Man, I was killing it.
I used to cut grass, bro, for my school money, right? And I would go with my homies. This nigga stupid, bro. Look, I knew niggas go flip it into that, but like,
you gonna earn your keep.
Yeah, straw hat on. Ray had a straw hat on. Fucking overalls.
Hey, dog, sick, man. I was cutting yards, man. These big ass yards, man. $30 a line, right? So I'm cutting the line. It's hot as a motherfucker. I'm making this money. I ended up making like $500, right, for the summer. So it's end of school. I go with my homies. My homies in 11th grade, senior year. I'm like going into 9th grade. So niggas taking me to Ross. They showing me how to shop. And I remember getting these fucking Chaps. Remember the Chaps brand?
Chaps, the polo.
Cheap ass polo shit.
Yeah, so I got Chaps. I had like Eddie Bauer. But it was certain shirts that I was going too hard on. Like the prices start going up and up. Like it's like $29.99, $49. And niggas like the older niggas like, hey, you gotta get your shoes too. Like you gotta get your shoes too. So you gonna have to like
gotta be complete. I mean?
Yeah. So I'm like, fuck, how much money I got left? Like, so I'm slowly chipping away. But yeah, nigga, I remember getting 2 pair of jeans with them loops on. Niggas killed me. One nigga actually was in shop and put a fucking hammer in my fucking loop. Hey, niggas is rude, nigga. That nigga said this. They said nigga a career that this nigga go end up building houses.
Yo, Trey,
Compton was so fucking rude, dog.
Yo, was it you that sent the video of the high school kids from Crenshaw in the year 2000 talking about what they wearing and shit? That's just kind of wild, man.
I was still perplexed that a young lady went to school with some heels on. Like, imagine you got to go to
PE.
Yeah.
You take that I thought that shit was just in the movies and shit.
Like, I went to school with girls like that, though. But them was the girls that was dating them grown niggas. Them niggas is 25 with a car and pick them up. 7 period. You like, I got to compete with this old nigga? Like,
can't do it.
Like my man Jesus Shuttlesworth.
Hey, yeah, for sure, bro. You gotta think about that though. The niggas you was competing with in high school, like it'd be like, all right, she bad, but she getting, first of all, she getting acrylic nails. She getting her hair really fucking done, and
her hair stay done.
She dressed like a grown lady. Some girls are just t-shirt, guest shirt, belt, pants, and some Jordans. This girl got an open toe.
It's what you call it. What's that show? Maddie. What's the show?
Euphoria.
Yeah.
We had some Euphoria chicks that was grown before their time, but it used to be like, you know how you be walking out. I got out of school early, so it was a beauty salon class. Like, I forgot the name of the class. That, you know, cosmetics stuff, right?
Yeah, cosmetology.
Cosmetology. They would pick the girls up, and instead of some of the girls getting on the bus, they would get in the car with the grown niggas that was 25, 23, and niggas got they beat. And they looking at us like suck ass nigga. But I'm like,
some milk money, nigga.
You grown as fuck. Like, you fucking with this young ass girl.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Like, it didn't make sense at the time, but like, it's like, nigga, we got a 7-year gap.
What's my man?
You got a car.
Euphoria? McVeigh?
McVeigh coming back, bro. Yo, that shit.
McKay. That's his name. Yeah. McKay out here in college fucking up his.
Hey, having high school buns is crazy. Once you graduate and you dating back, you gotta let go. You gotta let go. You can't carry it over.
I could never understand that shit, man. I could never.
Like your girl being in 11th grade when you're a senior, and then you go to wherever you go and try to get new pussy. With a
no, you gotta get new pussy, bro.
I'm in the process of having a conversation with my nephew soon. Because he about to get ready to go into his senior year, and he got a girlfriend, so this nigga be on FaceTime like for 8 hours, right?
Oh no, man.
The nigga, my sister was like, "Yo, this nigga's on a FaceTime from like to 7 a.m." So I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "Why is he sleeping?"
What? What do they got?
You hang up.
Sleep?
No, it's the you hang up. What you watching? Niggas is watching TV together at this point, but at the end of the day, eventually he gonna graduate, and if he want to get out of Seattle, he gonna have to get out. And he gonna have to lead his girl. But you know, I was like that too. I was a high school nigga that thought
let it go.
I thought I was gonna have to live this whole little thing. I was gonna move to Hawthorne. That's where Tyler the Creator's from. Me and my girl was gonna be together. We was gonna go to college together. We were gonna have kids. I was gonna work this one job, and that was the dream. Small dream.
How long did it take for the dream to get smashed, man?
She cheated on me on my visit. She
said, on your visit? Oh shit!
I ain't gonna say her name, but look,
that's next level.
She said, I seen the movies, and I know what it is. So she seen he got game and figured that I was gonna do that run.
That was the number one player in the country.
What's Rick Fox's name?
Chicky.
No, Chick. What's his name? He got game. His name was Chick Deegan. There you go, Chick Deegan. Yeah. she thought you was on your Chick Deegan.
Man, that shit was nuts. And the crazy thing about it, Kev was cutting my hair. This is how I found out. I came back, so I'm calling my girl. I'm like, yo, I want to see you. I just got back. You know, I went on this visit. I went to Texas Southern visit. I'm like, yo, I want to see you. She's like, I got something to tell you, bro. I cried.
You in the shop?
I'm gonna get a haircut from Kev. I'm crying though. I'm crying because like this is my high school sweetheart, bro.
Tears.
Tears is fucking running, and niggas don't even know what's going on. And Kev like, my bad, bro. Cause you know he my older homie, bro. But he don't even know how to like. He don't know how to explain like your first real heartbreak at that time. Cause it was like, nigga, I'm like, how? I'm the star. I'm like how? How? And she like this dude that she always had a crush on. He older too. That's the shit that's the shit that blew my mind. Like the nigga graduated 01.
Fucking old niggas, man.
These old niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was like,
he came back and got that shit.
He came back and got the yams, dog. And
she the same year as you?
Yeah, same year.
Okay.
Yeah. But also on my behalf, I lied too. I said I was gonna go to Long Beach State and I didn't go. I knew I was gonna lead a state. So I was lying about the school I was gonna commit to the whole time. I just was dragging
you was going on visits.
Yeah, I was going on visits.
I'm just saying, like, you even made your decision yet. She already like, yep, this nigga. Like,
he out of here. He gonna leave us. Because that's the thing. You got to think about it. She was going to Northridge for sure. And I knew I wasn't like Northridge wasn't trying to offer me. So I knew I wasn't gonna go there. So like I also nobody had never sat me down and be like, yo, girls be wilding out in college. Or hey, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga, like, you never seen He Got Game?
No. But I was saying like, no. I'm talking about like nigga being in a relationship, like you know. So she almost kind of emulated the whole shit of like, oh, I got to go get my DeAndre. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like kind of. Like,
she pulled the law.
My nigga DeAndre.
Yeah, like he about to forget about me anyway. So like he gonna leave me in Compton, and I'm like, fuck. Like I didn't even think nothing out there. I'm thinking like I'm gonna finish school. We gonna move to Hawthorne. We gonna get kids. You know what I'm saying? And this is going to be our little life in Compton. I didn't think no big picture of that. And thank you to my ex. Thank you, bro.
You would have knocked her up, bro.
Because it was
try to find the motive.
It was so many people having kids. I remember the first girl that had a baby in 11th grade. Niggas act like she had monkeypox. Niggas didn't want to touch her. Like niggas could get pregnant. She was trying to hide that shit, bro. She tried to hide that shit. And I remember one time, you remember those race car jackets?
Yeah. No, M&M's and the fucking
She was wearing
Tide.
a backpack. She was wearing a backpack over the race car jacket to make it seem she had the race. She tried to have like she was wearing her backpack in front. And one time the race car jacket like popped open, and niggas was like, like it was a sin. Like nigga, you're pregnant in the 11th grade. You're not gonna be shit. And it was so fucked up. Like, damn,
that's crazy.
You know what I mean?
Your kids are rude as shit.
Hey, at that time, niggas was rude. Like, yo, you threw your life away. What the fuck are you doing? Like, I was like, oh my god,
you're not gonna be shit.
And I was like, oh,
that's
shit.
crazy.
Yo, shout outs to her though, man, because her son a freshman in college now. Shout outs to little bruh. And she got married and all that shit, man. She flipped it. You feel me? But it was so crazy because I'm like, when I had my first kid, her kid already in fucking college. But it was so crazy. Niggas treated that shit like she ruined her life.
Jerv, I'm laughing harder now because I just watched the Lakers docuseries, the first 3 episodes that are on Hulu. And then nigga AC Green came on, and I swear to God, the first thing I thought was Trey.
Hey man, that shit ain't gonna never leave, bro. Me and
ain't get no bitch.
I only spoke the truth, man.
I can imagine that nigga shaking his head and disapprove. Like,
no, he was disgusted because he's just like, I doing this camp for free. These bad motherfuckers just violate me, dog. They don't understand. And he a Christian. I'm supposed to be a Christian.
And it's true. He doesn't have any bitches.
Like young Trey just stands up. Like, and the whole, kids are assholes. They're like,
you ain't got no bitches.
The whole crew, the whole fucking camp.
Well, the fucked up part about it is when you do shit like that, you get disciplined by your parents. I ain't had nobody at the camp to discipline me, my nigga. So it was like, you know what I'm saying?
It was crazy. Stand up every single day.
Oh my god, I was getting in trouble every day. I think the jokes though, like whether it was talking about pregnant shorty, me going through that shit with my ex, the joke circle in general, that shit built character for social media. Cause like nothing really fucking
Oh,
affects
man,
me
yeah.
now to
No.
a point where it's a nigga. Oh, the nigga from TDE, Soundwave. Soundwave went to high school with us. And
Oh, yeah?
he would be in the joke circle, but he would not laugh too hard
Because
to
he didn't
not
want
get
to,
the
yeah.
attention on him.
Yeah.
Right? But it was another nigga that he knew that was cool with. This nigga, you know, I ain't gonna say his name, but shout out to him too, bro.
Yeah.
He was my high school teammate. I bagged on him one time and he had on, you know how like the Timberlands, the boot formers, but he had on mountain gear. So it had the M instead of the shit.
The
so
tree,
like, So I'm cooking to a point where the nigga start eyes watering. He's a senior, I was a junior. His eyes is watering. He like, you don't know my situation, cuz. And I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, you can't say no shit like that.
And I had to wrap my arm around the nigga and was like, hey, bro, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Like, I promise. I thought it was just jokes. Cause that was the day I came with the Coogee sweater. I thought I was fly. I was on my Sean Little and niggas was killing me. You got your grandma rug on.
No.
You know, like niggas is crazy, bro. And I'm trying to tell niggas the price. Like, nigga, this $350. And niggas did not want to hear it. They was smoking.
No one cares, man. No one cares. That's the lesson
By
that
the way,
young Sean
Jerv,
Little is gonna have to learn. We don't care how much it costs.
The name of the episode is Jokes Build Character.
There you go. Yo, speaking of jokes building character, the jokey jokes building character. It's the 30th anniversary of Martin, the TV show. I don't think we need to rehash. Like, I don't think that shit was that funny. It's like a handful of like moments that I thought was pretty funny. Like when he fought Tommy Hearns or whatever. And he came back all like lumped up and shit. But for the most part, like Martin was a show that I was kind of like about. And
were you older when you were watching it?
No, I mean not really. I was at the age.
No, we're the same age, and the shit's fucking hilarious.
No, I'm just like it wasn't like that's how, like when I was younger, I wouldn't say shit. I was like, oh yeah, that shit was funny. But deep down, I'm like, this shit ain't funny at all. And as I got older,
Jamie Foxx guy?
I'm a 100% Jamie Foxx guy. Like,
it's
to
funny
me,
it's funny that Jamie Foxx and Snoop did that interview with Elliott Wilson and B Dot, and he's talking about how his kids were more Martin fans growing up. Like he'd be like, yo, my kids love watching Martin. He's like, you're not gonna watch Dad. And he's like, the only time he got cool points is he had to show the kids that he was the voice of Pierre shit, the bite. Yo, Pierre, yeah. He said that's the only cool points he got. He's like, because niggas was watching Martin and shit. So it's funny that it's full circle. Like, you know what I mean? Like they both had shows and respectively, you know what I mean? Like they have,
but that's like
followings.
That's like basketball players who say like my kid's favorite player is like some other nigga. Like, wait a second, what about Dad? I'm like,
he all right.
Favorite. So since I'm a fall back a little bit, I'm gonna let y'all take this part. Like favorite episode of Martin.
Go ahead, Jerv.
For me, it's easy. It's the CD player or whatever it was. The by far, you know what I mean. Like I still can't watch that one and not laugh. Right, like so it's easy for me. Like it's got to be that.
What's your close second?
Player. Close second will probably be the either Tommy Hearns one or My Mama's Bird. No, Renispoons when they did the restaurant. Renispoons. Yeah, 100%. But but it's not a close second. Like it's not a close second. Like it's by far CD Player's number one.
I'm gonna agree with you and say CD Player's number one, but Chilligan Island.
Oh yeah.
I was in tears. It's so many episodes that got me in tears, though. Like, I think I hold on to that show so much because it was such a close form of, you know, my childhood. It was a part of my nightly rotation. Like, Fox, you know what I'm saying? You get The Simpsons, you get PJs, you get Martin, you get Living Single. That whole rotation was dedicated to a black rollout before we got UPN and stuff like that, you know? But yeah, man, like Martin was definitely one of those household staples for me.
Do you still watch it when it comes on? Like not nah, I know you don't really watch TV, but like
I don't watch it.
You stream? Okay.
No, I don't watch it.
I don't
That's
either.
the thing. I can only watch it if it was like on.
Okay.
The box set is hard. Same for Chappelle Show. It's hard to watch any box set consecutively, like shows like that.
Okay.
I need it to be randomized. Same for Fresh Prince. I need it to be randomized. I need somebody to pick the episode for me because, I ain't gonna watch nothing else if I just go to my favorite ones.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I need the TV to like randomly pick one for me, and I'll be like, and I'll sit and watch it if it's on. But like me owning a box set is like, it's a waste. It's like a taking up space because I'm not gonna pop it in there. It's a collector's item at this point. You know what I'm saying?
No.
But like Jamie Foxx show, the Wayans brothers, like all them shows, they have to be like basically fed to me. Like I can't just click it and say, oh, I'm gonna watch this from the first episode to the very last. Like it doesn't, because I need it to sequence out. It needs to make sense. It has to have a storyline. And those shows didn't. They just was randomly just
random as fuck.
Like, oh, today it's an adventure for them niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Like every now and then you get a back-to-back episode that like ran together every now and then.
Because it was a to be continued.
To be continued, yeah.
You know what I mean? Where they had to overtell a story and you're like, oh, it's some drama in this shit. Like such and such got shot. Or, Martin lost his mind. You know what I'm saying? He had a mental breakdown being Shaquille Sunflower. So like those.
So
what?
No, so this is the funny thing. My kids discovered, I don't know how, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And so they're watching it like from episode 1 the whole way through.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny. You know what's funny, man? Them shows they do have like storylines that continue from one episode. It's not like, I know he's talking about with the to be continued stuff, but sometimes it'd be little like references here and there and shit like that. I'm like, oh, it really do have a story.
Like, it has a story, but it's just like still open-ended for.
But then again, you'll have like shit where like Queen Latifah in one episode, she was like the Hollywood celebrity that Hillary worked for, and then like a season later, she's like the homegirl that Will
in the show.
Yeah, homegirl wanted to. Will didn't want to date, but then like realized like just because she's a big girl, I mean like she's not the right one for him, and all. Like I was like that shit can be confusing. But yeah, man. Favorite character on Martin?
Jerome.
Yeah.
I think Jerome just because his presence, man, like the character, the high socks, the MCM short set, like the bad tooth. I mean, Dragonfly Jones was cool. I imitated him a lot as a kid. I used to be doing the silence punk for no reason. You know what I'm saying? But Jerome, I think is just more iconic. Shanae, you know what I mean? Like the nigga had characters, dog. But for me, I'm gonna say Jerome.
Jerv.
You on mute, pig.
Rookie move. I would say Hustle Man.
Yeah.
I like Tracy Morgan.
Yeah.
Whenever he popped up, it was always funny. And his, you know what I mean? And his appearances was always sporadic. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Y'all see
Bob from marketing was good.
King Beef too.
Bruh Man from the Fifth Floor was on
he classic.
He was on
he's not funny
Lethal
anymore.
Shooter. Yeah, like Lethal Shooter had him on his Instagram, and I'm like, this joke is it's just is not joking. This joke is not joking. Yeah, man. I like Tommy, man. R.I.P. to Tommy Michael Ford. I thought Tommy was funny as hell, man. Because like it's something funny about him being like super like sophisticated and whatever, and at the same time, this nigga is unemployed. Tommy not having a job was always funny.
Tommy was a sick nigga, man.
Yeah, Pam a lot. Shout out to Pam, by the way. I love me some Pam too, brother. I sure do. I surely do. Like that was the shit I never got. Like Martin would joke about Pam, and I'm like, she's way better than
because they was pushing that agenda, man. It's pushing the light skinned girl agenda, man. I fell for it too early on, man.
Nah, bro. I got like instantly. I
used to have a type, man, and then Tyra Banks came into my world, changed it all, the forehead and all.
I like foreheads now.
Yeah, that's all it was, man.
So, Hov came out with the verse on the Khaled track. The track is 8 minutes long. Ross comes in quick. Wayne comes in quick. Jerv. Hov. I know y'all already know where I'm going with this. Hove goes for 6 minutes. Question number one, before we even talk about the quality of the rhyme, right? Is there anyone you want to listen to rap for 6 minutes uninterrupted?
Yeah, there's a couple people. Hove's one.
Hove is one of them.
Black Thought for sure.
I'm gonna say Lil Wayne for
Trey.
me.
Which
y'all
Lil
niggas
Wayne?
like 6 minute long fucking just rabbity raps?
I like Lil Wayne and Drake. Oh no, Andre 3000 obviously would be number one for me.
Oh, Waz is losing his mind right now.
You know why though? Because they would probably make it storytelling and stupid shit. Because he's done like little riffs.
Sure.
He just goes off. But
sure, yeah.
I don't know, like Lil Wayne, because he just can flow, but mainly not too many at this
6
point
minutes
in
is a long time, man. That's a long.
No, I
It was basically it was a whole song. He gave us a song.
Listen,
a long song. That's 2 songs, bro.
when he
Songs
barred
like
up,
3 minutes and 30 seconds.
I got a chance to listen to it early.
Can't
and I
please
was
niggas
like,
ever.
cool. But like, I personally wouldn't sit in the car and listen to that song.
Never. I heard it once and I'm like, I never want to listen to this again. Not because it
I'm
was
fine
bad.
without it.
It wasn't, no. Jerv, it's not bad. It's not bad, but it's not like, oh, rewind
It
that
got
shit.
old
Let me hear
tight.
that shit again. Right? Number one. Number two, and I cannot stress this enough. I listened to it and I was like, yeah, that's long. I never want to hear that again. But it was pretty good. It's good to see Hove rap good again. And then I put on like fucking Blue Magic and I was like, man, this nigga's not good now. What am I doing?
Yeah, you
What
felt
am I doing? You know what?
fell for
The realest shit he ever wrote is also his downfall. The nigga said, you want my old shit, buy my old albums. I'm like, nigga, don't mind if I do. And I'll go back and I'll stream. I stream the back catalog. I never want to hear his new shit, man. It's just, it wasn't bad, Jerv. Relax, okay? It's not Holy Grail. It's not Magna Carta Holy Grail.
No one said it was bad, but we got think pieces and all these things. And I said, okay, he barred up. I was more impressed, and I shouldn't even be easily impressed because he's fucking Jay-Z. And Jay-Z's capable of having bad bars, but
whole albums of them.
yeah, he has a fleet of bad songs, right? But I was more impressed of like, cool, he 53, still being able to like just hop in the space of rap and still compete, right? To be competitive. But I'm also okay with never hearing another Jay-Z song again in my life. Like, I'm not saying, hey, we need a Jay-Z album so bad. But to read on my timeline, this is the best whole verse. I thought it was a part of Calyx promotion. I was upset with Guru trying to over-explain some bars and break it down. You don't know, Emery sat down for 10 and we're talking about the makeup. He's talking about da-da-da. And, you know, niggas showing up with masks. You know how niggas wear the mask. And I was like, no, if you're trying to sell this shit as the greatest shit, no. This nigga rich and he been rich a very long time.
Well, yeah.
So I get it, of course. You just rapping your life now at this point. And it's like, it's not the lyrical bar, it's the life bar of like, oh, I just gave y'all niggas a bar. I'm richer than all y'all at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could never beef with Meek. I made that nigga free. Like, it's the fact, but like,
yeah, like,
okay.
I don't know, man. The nigga doesn't seem inspired. That's what I would say. He doesn't seem inspired.
But he's also
like
showing where the average rap fan is.
And then here's the other thing. If our old asses are like, nigga, I don't know. Like, what's a 23-year-old or a 24-year-old to think?
They not press and play.
They see 8 minutes and they're skipping, right?
I tweeted, who has album of the year? Involuntarily, Pusha T comes out in my mentions and says, shaking my head. You really have to ask. You know what I'm saying?
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
I was shocked. He said, ugh. But I was shocked.
I'm not you, rapper.
In the mentions of me was JID.
Yeah.
It was people saying, I need to hear Jid's album first. I need to hear Jid's album. And I'm like,
Jid album pretty good.
And Jid's album is pretty fucking good. Joey Badass album is pretty fucking good.
But I would say both of those, along with Pusha, represent a sonic rap sound that appeals to us. Again, I
Yes.
go back to the 24-year-olds.
They don't want to hear
Like,
that
are
shit.
they checking? They don't want to hear that shit.
No,
They-
Future, Lil Baby.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you,
Babyface
that
Ray.
Quavo Offset song, I know I'm a little late to it, but like, that shit's a banger. Hotel Lobby.
But that's
That
what I'm
shit came
saying.
on in the
Those are the joints that come on Miami, Vegas,
Yeah.
that you're like
Yeah.
LA, and you're like, ooh, okay. I don't know what these niggas saying, but the beat is good enough, and I'm drunk enough to enjoy this.
Yep.
So I'm not. We
Pretty
at
much.
this point in our lives, we don't care what niggas saying.
No.
What's gonna get us
No.
through this night? What's gonna get us through this night? And the women around us, are they gonna enjoy it? Do they want to move
Yep.
their body to it?
That's
all I
always
care about.
from day one. From day one, it's always been that.
I don't care what niggas is saying.
Trey, you got two topics here. Is rap beef corny? Is R&B dead? The R&B dead thing, the only reason this is a topic is because Diddy tweeted something, and all of these sensitive ass music industry people, oh, I can't believe he would say that. He's a friend of mine, but he knows the work that I mean, what are you talking about? The nigga asked the question, is R&B dead? And these niggas lost their mind.
Mhm.
So sensitive, man. Like, I was just like, get out of here, man. Like, it's like if someone said, like, yo, is the big man extinct in the NBA? And you had like Joel Embiid and Nikola Jokic and all these things. I can't believe you would ask such a question. Like, come on, man.
Yeah. I mean,
Get out of here.
It's reactive stuff, but also one thing, especially how Twitter works, is opinions are law. To most.
Oh yeah.
They don't look at it like you're just saying it.
Nigga asked, he asked a question. He asked
this is
a
a
question.
question.
He didn't even say
That's
it's
like-
dead. He's like, is it dead?
Yeah, he just, hey, I'm welcoming. I want somebody to give me,
Yeah.
help me out here. You know what I mean?
I
But
thought, you know
will
what I
say
really
this.
thought? I thought people would give him suggestions like, oh, so-and-so's album was hot, or
Mhm.
da-da-da. Like, instead it was like all of these music industry people clutching pearls. I'm like, damn.
Doesn't he
Because
have an album that just came out though?
He has an
I
R&B.
think that, I mean,
he has
yeah.
Love Records too, an R&B only.
It's a
Record
it was just
label.
it's a marketing thing for him, right?
I thought
mean,
so
yeah,
too, but except
it's
for nigga
definitely-
isn't Aaron Ray on that label? And that nigga was crying too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you have to look at it like
Niggas is
this, right?
sensitive.
You have to look at it like this.
It blew my mind.
We have to accept change, right? I do understand. We grew up in a golden era where niggas was dirty macking, weeping over hoes, begging hoes, you know, singing about love. There's no music about love. Shouts to Tank though, because I don't want niggas to come at me and say, but Tank's new album. I get it, but I'm not listening to Tank in fucking 2022. Sorry. I listen to Brent Fayez. I like my R&B toxic motherfuckers. But yes,
Division.
niggas-
Why don't you like Division?
that anthem was corny. But them niggas can't sing. Shouts to Division. Nigga can't sing, but he need better niggas to co-sign this shit. But again, the music that we grew up on, you know, the Genuines.
Oh my god, yo,
You know?
I felt so bad. These little internet motherfuckers roasting Genuine. Leave Genuine alone, man.
Hey, you seen he came
Leave that
back
nigga-
though with the Thriller video talking about he was paying homage to Mike Jack?
What is that? What he said?
Yeah, he was
Oh,
like, y'all
get
got
outta
me
here,
fucked
man.
up. Y'all got me fucked up. That's why I was adding it to this shit. I always
Rule
made
number
him
one:
homage
you
to
can't respond, Genuine.
Can't
Yeah,
react.
man.
You
Can't-
just got to be a
can't-
part of
can't
the
be
meme,
explaining.
like Usher.
Yeah. Man. Yep.
You
Yeah,
know what
watch
I'm saying?
this.
I just, you know what I mean, have fun with it. But like I was saying, R&B technically isn't dead. It just kind of evolved, right? We had this
Mhm.
shift in 2006 where Hove tried to kill off T-Pain, right? Because
Mm.
T-Pain
Yeah.
switched from rapper to singer, but then
Right.
niggas start taking auto-tune and kind of doing it better than him a little bit. So you got Jamie
Nah, I
Foxx
think you know
doing it,
what-
blaming on
Oh
the
yeah,
Goose.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
You
I
know,
forgot
but
he did that.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm just saying niggas was adding that to
Yeah.
their shit who niggas could
Yeah.
really sing. T-Pain could really sing, but it was just a gimmick for him. Like, it was like,
Yeah.
all right, this shit worked. But niggas
Right.
start taking it and run with it. And then we transitioned to 2010, 2012s, where niggas started taking pills and whining and want to make suicidal music.
We're going
And that's
weekend
when-
and
You know what I'm saying? And again,
Yeah.
I fuck with
we
Weekend.
just it's what the women want to hear. So we're going to say that shit is dope. The women are the real A&Rs. That's all it is. If a chick say, I
Facts.
don't need listen to Tory Lanez, nigga gonna be like, hey Siri, play.
play Tory Lanez.
Play Tory
Now
Lanez.
playing.
You know what I'm saying? So
Nigga ain't never listened to Tory Lanez a day
in his life, but he gonna
for
want
that shit jamming in the crib right now.
For me, it's all that EDM shit, man.
Oh,
Yeah, I listen to that shit. I'm like, let me get into this shit a little.
Top 50 songs and just be playing that shit.
Bad Bunny's next.
He had Yankee Stadium cracking last night, and
Dog,
he on day 2 tonight.
SoFi. He's doing 3 days at SoFi, I think.
Hey,
3 days, bro.
And I don't know what the fuck he's saying, but guess what? I'm gonna play that motherfucking album. I don't know what the fuck he's saying.
Alexa, play Bad Bunny.
That nigga can say kill niggas. Nigga, I'm gonna be there.
Yeah. Like,
but yeah, man.
Making a bitch scrub the ground, like, yeah, kill niggas.
But yeah, you got to think about just the term and where the change of music is going. I don't think it really died. I just think that also R&B artists wanted to try new shit. We had Music Soul Child trying to be a rapper. Like niggas was getting so bored with the genre that they were experimenting.
Shout out to music.
You know what I'm saying? And then also Drake might be has a hand in killing R&B because a nigga could do it both. He didn't need any more features.
He can't sing, man.
Again, it ain't about singing, Jerv. It's about what the women like.
And they definitely like Drake. Like him singing. Yeah.
They like that nigga, bro.
They got a whole Drake night here in Philly.
I believe it.
This is a party that comes around, I think, once a month. It's a Friday night, and it just be all Drake. And I don't really fuck with Drake like that, but I'll tell you, I popped up in that shit.
Just make it happen. Crazy. So the overall question is, the overall answer is R&B is not dead. It is just constantly evolving, and eventually we'll get back to where we started, even if we want it, because we're not. Again, our age group, we can control whatever the fuck we want to listen to in the privacy of our own homes. Now, if we going out complaining, we need to stay home.
Yeah, man. Stay your old ass home.
It's not for us.
Stay your old ass home,
like,
girl.
I wish this was this.
I definitely wasn't feeling the music I was hearing yesterday. I was like, this shit's getting on my fucking nerves. What are they even saying?
The only problem I have,
acting like Mr. Pip on fucking Paid Full. Now this is good. Nigga turn the dial and shit.
Let's wrap this shit up with some power talk here, man. Is it just me, or like is this show good now? Like, are they like, have we gotten past all the powerific parts? And
what if Power just always was good and we just had to see P Valley to appreciate it?
Oh my God.
I mean, we don't watch the show. It's a tough reality because ain't shit changed too much in this show. They bringing Italians in this motherfucker next week. I
didn't even see the previews.
Niggas is in niggas turn it up, bro.
Let's not go that far. I think we all kind of came away after season 1 saying that this was the more respectable one out of the Powerverse, right?
Out of all the power shows, this one was the least powerific, yes. And
let's also not put the cart in front of the horse, because this shit can go left at any given second.
That's what I'm waiting for. They got my eye open. I'm always suspicious. Like, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna? I'm surprised that they trying to make scrap shit look like a fucking suicide. I thought they would have just got rid of the body and like this nigga just disappeared.
I thought they would want everybody to know that they put him down. You know what I mean? Like, yo, this is what happens when you rat on us. That's usually how it goes, right? In that situation.
Yeah, but
that's what happened on The Wire.
I mean, yeah.
That's right.
Shit is so hot at this moment. They don't want no attention because that's the same thing. They was like, "Go, we could shoot this nigga Neek, but everybody gonna know.
Everybody gonna know it's us." Yeah,
because ain't nothing really happening. They're the ones who controlling the streets right now.
Yeah.
They don't have no real comp. They don't have the comp's about to come in, the new comp. You know what I'm saying? Because Neek is asking for peace. He's like, I'm out. My girl got mad dog by Rock and scared her the shit out of the shit. I'm going to steal the money. I don't want to die, but I just wanted your attention, Rock. To say, hey, leave me and my family alone.
I feel like that nigga could have just, they left him alone anyway. Right? Like, they weren't fucking with him.
I think it was his ego. he had to get it off. No, but no, once his girl came to him and was like, I hate this shit, that's when he had to do it. Because he ain't gonna win at home. He could be a regular nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He could be a regular nigga, but
Right.
you know, if your woman ain't happy, nigga, she gonna let you hear it.
Yeah.
So it's like, nigga, did you take care of that problem? I'm going to the regular store and Rock is still staring at me.
Why not
Actually, I
just take
didn't
the
even-
money and move to Maryland or some shit?
But that's what I'm saying. He said all he know is that area. He not leaving. That's what he said. He just want peace, like to be able to mob, to be with his kids, and not be like, it's Rock, it's Lulu. You know what I mean? Like, it's Melvin. They're gonna shoot us eventually. You know what I mean? So that's all he want. But he ain't stupid because he know he shoot the Colombian girl. Not only he dead, but his family dead.
Yeah.
He
Yep.
ain't got no win. He ain't got no skin in the game. So it was no win. He gonna give her the money back. He just wanted that. You see my girl,
do
leave
you
her
think?
alone.
Hold on. Do you think he's being sincere? Because I feel like
Yes.
that kind of like he went out kind of after like being all upset and running up on my man DeAndre from The Wire, like, oh, I need da da da, and like trashing his little fucking clothing shop and
I mean,
hitting,
after
like give
after
him
the
more
last
shit, like
little, after bruh from The Wire told him cut him off, that was it.
right.
That was it.
Hmm.
He had no
Hmm.
connect. He had no connect. He's dead out here, regardless of what he want to do. So he gonna have to rebrand as Dominique now at this motherfucking point. You feel me? Because he no longer Neek, nigga. He gonna have to pawn some of them
Dominique.
chains. He gonna have to, you know, be a real person. And this he gonna have to be a civilian. That shit is gone. Rock done took his whole windpipe away from him. So it was either die
What
or ask for this. This is the only way you can get Rock's attention.
I thought he
because
would
Rock is up
he
top.
get some money. He want to take some money, like a
She
buyout.
probably-
I gotta get a buyout,
They,
brother.
they ain't gotta but they ain't gotta give him nothing because he just wanted
He
peace.
ain't
But
got
at the end of the
shit.
day, I could say they probably gave him some little startup money to just let him go. You know,
Yeah.
Rock would be like, yo, they ain't gonna show it, but Rock would be like, here, take 20,000 and get the fuck up out of here. Like to hold your family over. And he
Yeah.
has to adjust that way. You're gonna see the nigga a little bit. He probably get a hunger, the itch to come back
Yep.
later on. I can see that.
Yeah.
Like,
I
hey,
just
wanna
feel like
get down with y'all.
that's not the
but he too
that's
hot
not
right
the
now.
last. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
but
like,
he
he's
too
too
hot.
hot, and like his name, like he said, he ain't got no name in these streets anymore because everyone thinks he's a cop killer, so that makes it like hot around him.
Yeah,
In
ain't
words of
nobody
Method
touching him.
Man, niggas won't even stand next to you. All right, like, but I don't know, man. I just feel like that can't be the last we've seen of him. Can't be that
It was too good of a
resolved that
character
he's
too to kill him off like that.
yeah.
Unless it's a real conflict of shooting where he was like, music took off
I got
and I really can't do anymore. Please kill me off.
Well, then they
You
would
know,
have shot him though.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's ways, but I'm just saying, like, initial, like, hey, I need a break, or he leaves. He gets this ride off into the sunset. You know what, Rock? I am gonna leave.
Is
You got it, Rock.
is Lou wrong for wanting Jukebox to like feminize a little bit to
It's
help
the
sell the
80s.
music?
They wasn't ready for that.
They wasn't ready for that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nah, nigga,
You know what I'm
like,
saying?
nah. It would have hurt the entire label. Trying to
Like,
market
for
her,
as a- what do you
because
call
it
it,
wasn't a thing. It wasn't a thing yet. Even
But
the cop wouldn't even like be openly like, oh, claiming the other.
Oh
cop.
yeah. The
So it's a
cop
weird
was-
time at this
yeah.
particular time, you know. And Juke's like, this is who I am. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm,
roll with it
then
or
you're
not.
right. Yeah, then your ass better become a cop or some shit because
Which she will be.
yeah, I know.
Eventually.
Yeah, the music career is a no-go for her,
Mhm.
despite her being able to sing. Her mom turns out is like in a choir at the church. She goes and sees her mom. Now, here's the thing: you ain't seen your baby since it was a baby.
Mhm.
You're not gonna recognize who this random ass girl is.
Unless she got her
Standing at
face.
I mean, sometimes people see family members all the time and bug out, like, oh shit. Sometimes they don't, but it's TV. So I'm a, you know,
Yeah.
it's TV. I ain't gonna get that. Might be the most horrific shit we had in the episode.
Yeah, for sure. Famous, they selling drugs out of Famous's fucking cassettes.
Cassettes.
That's gonna end poorly,
Yes.
right? Like, and not like
They
because
don't
he
get-
gets not because he gets
Basically-
knocked up, but
Kanan's shaving off too now.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was gonna say
like,
he's
yeah.
taking from he's cutting them out.
fucking skimming. He's skimming.
Yeah, because I guess they highlighted that in the next episode is that the money's starting to come short too. So Obviously, Rock not gonna be looking at it like my son would do this.
Right.
Her soldiers gonna be getting clipped because she thinking
Yep.
them niggas not loyal. You know what I'm saying? When this nigga just come in and just
Little nigga, man.
little nigga, he becoming himself, but it just took for his pops Howard to tell him what it is. That was the heel turn.
So let me ask you this: does he die? Because you know he just had a Omar Epps. He just had a sex scene.
Oh
no,
yeah,
he don't
did.
die, but he beat cancer.
I mean, he's gonna die, but Jerv's right. Like the power formula.
Oh yeah.
If you get sex, and you don't usually get sex, you're probably going.
You don't have no
about to
longevity.
die. Do I tell my son mommy turns tricks? I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, he was sick for that combo.
Yeah. Like, why do you even care, man? Nigga want to have conversation and shit. So, does your son know what you do? Like,
think about Jake Shuttlesworth, bro. He humped for the bread. It's been a long time. They handed her the iron cheese. That shit was ironed up and straight and crispy. Here, I don't even want nothing, baby girl. It's been a long time. Nigga humped her and was like, good. What's the name's overstepping his boundaries?
Oh,
Crown. He wilding. Lou gonna kill him.
Lou gonna kill him for sure.
Lou gonna kill him
for sure. For going behind his back to Rock. Oh my god! Trying to get this nigga out of the studio onto the streets. That nigga will not take that shit. And again, does he know that he was beating his old girl?
Not yet.
Not yet. He suspects it though. You can tell he suspects it because the question he gave him.
Look, when he do that favor for Famous, it's gonna all build up. They're gonna let the nigga get enough favors. Like he giving everybody favors. This nigga just doing a lot of shit that's too close to home. You got her the gig in LA. You got Famous a spot.
Famous a spot.
Nigga, you wildin', nigga. And now you over here overstepping the boundary saying all this, that, and the third. He probably even be trying to fuck with old girl too. So he gonna be wildin'. He just can't help himself. Crown is a wild nigga. Hey, remember
light-skinned niggas is wild.
The other nigga, what's his name? That was spitting the Shakespeare to Rock?
Cartier,
bro. Cartier, bro, is a funny nigga. That nigga was spitting that game, bro. I was
trying to holler at Rock. Like, I hope our next encounter can be old school creep, man.
Nigga act like TC off Wayne's Brothers.
Oh man. All right, let's wrap this shit up, man. Shout out to again Big Jerv, Black Trey for joining me here. Again, patreon.com/count the things. Make sure you're Patreon. We got the watch alongs coming up, one today, one coming up in a couple of weeks when the NFL season starts. We're going to do a lot more of those, to be honest with you. Make sure you're catching everything. Overflows. We got the Overflow episode 2 of House of Dragon or whatever. The Dragon, House of Dragons. I don't know. We'll get into it tomorrow. For Trey, for Jerv, I'm Amin Hassan, reminding you to stay black, motherfucker.